Hey guys, Gus here, and just a quick word on art and miniature painting as an art. Now, believe it or not, if you are a miniature painter, no matter what your level, you are an artist. Okay, you are. Now, I often, in normal conversations with people, when you meet people, you get the usual question of, oh, what do you do in your spare time? What do you like to do outside of work? And those sorts of questions, right? I like to do a little bit of art. And they say, oh, what kind of art? And you say, well, miniature painting. And they go, that's not art. Immediate. And I'm sure that a lot of you have had the same thing happen to them. Immediately it's dismissive. Oh, that's not art. And it's like, well, hang on a second. If this is art, and this isn't art, then I must be doing something wrong. Something's gone wrong in the world. I must be doing something wrong in my life. Okay. Maybe I should start painting miniatures like this. So I mean, art at its very core is, art is an expression, and you express yourself in art. So inherently art is a subjective thing. Okay, and by that I mean that what one person finds great, another person might not find great. If you like a certain person's artwork, you might not like other people's styles of artwork because it's completely subjective. And you're allowed to be subjective. It's art, okay? That's just the way that art is. Okay, if people are expressing themselves and you just prefer another person's style, that's just the way that art is, okay? And this kind of leads on to the next thing of when you think about miniature painting as an art form, which it is, and art forms being subjective and expressive, which they are, then how can you have things like miniature painting competitions? I know, okay, it's when you think about it in that context, it's kind of ludicrous. So you've got a panel of judges that go around and they go, I like that or I don't like that. Okay, now I do understand that in almost all art forms that involve painting, you've got a sort of baseline of skill. You've got kind of like a checklist when you first start off with just most skills in life to check off before you can go, okay, now that I've got the baseline right, now I can start developing my own style, X, Y, and Z. Fine. And people have mastered the sort of baseline, if you like, and gone on to develop their own skills. And then you're entering things like competitions. Now, the miniature painting art is still in its infancy when compared to other art forms, the famous oil paintings from the 19th century and things like that. So I mean, miniature painting really, it's been around for a while, figure painting, but modern figure painting as we know it and the development of our own styles and sort of way of the sort of higher level, right, of miniature painting is still in its infancy. And you've got these miniature painting competitions. Now, one of the problems I find with that is it establishes a sort of a hierarchy. Now, in art, we're not in the military. Art is in the military. There is no hierarchy. There's no this guy's a he's a sergeant major at painting and you're a private soldier and you've got to be told what to do. It doesn't exist, okay? Art is not like that. So I think that that's a direction that miniature painting is taking and has been taking for quite a while. That's completely wrong. And the problem with it is it tends to put a lot of people off of miniature painting. When you go, well, this guy's one of the top painters in the world and I'm never going to get to that level. And there is no level. There is no level to get to, okay? This is the thing, okay? If you're a miniature painter, no matter what perceived level you might be at, you are an artist, okay? And that's the thing to take away from this video. And that is art, okay? You are an artist. No matter how poor you think you are, and no matter how good you may think that somebody else is, it's exactly that. It's subjective, okay? And it's somebody else's expression. And you should never ever put yourself off of miniature painting by thinking you can never attain some sort of subjective level of art. And that's the message to take away, and that's the message I'm trying to get across today. Develop your own style and enjoy what you do, okay? I hope you enjoyed the video and take care.